Hello and welcome back to the English Language Club. I'm very happy to have you here for our new lesson today. We are going to take a little trip to a store, which is very useful because when you travel or live in a new country, you will definitely need to buy things. Shopping is not only practical, but it can also be a fun way to practice your English in real-life situations. We will learn how to ask for prices, understand the answers, and pay politely. This lesson will help you feel more confident speaking English in everyday shopping situations. You will also learn simple phrases that are easy to remember and use immediately. Throughout this lesson, I will guide you step by step, showing examples and dialogues. By the end, you will be ready to shop anywhere in English-speaking countries. So, get ready, take notes, and enjoy learning English with our shopping activities today. The most important question you need to know is how much is it? You use this question for a single item, and it is very common in stores, cafes, and markets. For example, if you see a nice sweater, a bottle of juice, or a souvenir you like, you can point to it and ask, "How much is it?" This simple sentence is polite, direct, and universally understood in English-speaking countries. When asking, always speak clearly and slowly if you are not confident yet. You can also use your hand to point at the item, which helps the seller understand you better. This phrase works in any store, from small shops to large supermarkets. Repeat it aloud several times to feel comfortable. Practicing this will give you confidence to use English in daily life, and it's a very useful skill to have when traveling. What if you want to buy more than one thing? For example, you see a basket of apples, a pack of pens, or multiple bottles of water. Instead of saying "how much is it?" we use "how much are they?" This shows that you're talking about more than one item, which is very important for everyday shopping. When the seller answers, they might give the total price for all items, so you need to listen carefully. Practicing this sentence will help you shop confidently and understand prices better. You can even try it at home with objects to get used to it. Listening carefully to the response also helps improve your English comprehension. Repeating the phrase often will make it sound natural. Using plural forms correctly is a key step in learning English grammar. When the cashier or salesperson tells you the price, they usually say it's for one item and they're for multiple items. For example, it's $5 or they're $10. Sometimes they include smaller units like cents or pence. For example, it's $3.50. You should pay attention to the number and the currency when listening. Repeating the price silently in your head can help you remember it. You can also ask politely if you didn't hear clearly. "Excuse me, can you repeat the price, please?" This pattern is very useful in real stores and helps you communicate naturally. Using polite language shows respect and confidence. Practicing this with different items and numbers will improve your fluency. Let's practice a short dialogue at a cafe. Imagine you want to buy a coffee. You ask, "How much is it?" The person behind the counter replies, "It's $3.50. Then you can respond, "Thank you." To make the conversation longer, you can add extra sentences like, "Can I have it with milk, please?" Or, "Could I get a small cup?" After receiving your coffee, you can say, "Thank you very much. Have a nice day." Practicing this dialogue helps you use polite phrases and numbers naturally. Repeat it multiple times until it feels comfortable. You can also practice with a friend to make it more fun. Using gestures, speaking slowly, and smiling make your English sound more natural. This is a very simple yet complete dialogue that prepares you for real-life shopping. Now, imagine you're at a fruit stand and want to buy strawberries. You ask, "How much are they?" The vendor might reply, "They are 4 pounds a basket," or "They are 1 pound per kilo." You can also ask, "Do you have fresher strawberries?" Or, "Can I get 2 baskets, please?" The vendor will then tell you the total price. After paying, say, "Thank you very much." This dialogue shows how to handle multiple items, prices per unit, and polite exchanges. Practicing these situations prepares you for real shopping experiences. Repeat this dialogue at home with objects to improve your fluency. Speaking slowly and clearly, while being polite, makes your English sound natural. Always remember to smile and use polite words. Sometimes you need to ask more than the price. For example, you might want to know if a shirt comes in a different size or color. You can ask, Do you have this in a different size? Or do you have this in a different color? Always say the item's name after this or that. E.g., do you have this t-shirt in a different size? Using polite language, gestures, and repeating if necessary helps the seller understand you better. Practicing these extra questions increases your vocabulary and confidence. You can role-play with a friend or use objects at home to simulate a store. These questions are very common in real shopping situations. They help you ask for exactly what you want politely. The more you practice, the more confident you will feel. Once you decide to buy something, you need to pay. The most common questions are, can I pay by card? Or can I pay in cash? Most stores accept both, but it's good to check. The cashier might ask, will that be cash or card? You can answer, by card or in cash, listening carefully, responding politely, and making eye contact are very important. You can also ask, do you need my ID? If necessary. Knowing these phrases makes shopping easier and more confident. Practice these sentences with different items to improve your fluency. These small steps make your English more natural in real situations. Always stay polite and smile. Remember to be polite. Please and thank you are very important when shopping. Start questions with, excuse me, please. After receiving your items or change, say, thank you. The cashier might reply, you're welcome or have a nice day. These small words create a positive impression and make communication easier. Practicing polite phrases helps you feel confident. Smile while speaking and use gestures when necessary. Repeating these polite expressions in different situations makes them natural. Politeness shows respect and helps you get better service. Practicing daily will improve your English quickly. Well, that's our shopping lesson for today. We learned how to ask how much is it? And how much are they? We also learned to pay with card or cash and ask additional questions about size or color. These phrases are essential for travelers and English learners. I encourage you to practice them with friends or family. Write your own shopping list in English and try asking for prices at home. Keep repeating these phrases until they feel natural. Politeness, clear pronunciation, and confidence are key. Shopping is also a great way to practice listening and speaking in English. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and feel more prepared for real shopping experiences. See you in the next video for more English practice and fun learning activities.